Today's project is a solar panel project. I have an automatic cat feeder that uses 4 D-size alkaline battery, and that's about 6.5 volts. I upgraded with a 2S lithium-ion battery pack, and I use these 2 solar panels with 2 TP4056 boards to charge the battery. Works fine in the summer, but now in the winter I don't have enough sunlight to charge the battery, so I have to plug in once in a while to charge the battery. So I need a bigger solar panel. So today I'm going to upgrade my solar panel to a bigger size. This is about almost twice the size of this, so hopefully that should be enough power for my pet feeder. Let me show you the solar panels I'm using. These are polycrystalline panels, real glass on the front. These are temper glass, good quality glass, and that means it lasts a very long time in the sun without cracking or fading or blow out the solar panel underneath. On the back you can see the wires coming out, and it goes straight to a USB port, and that is 5 volts, so you can just plug in your phone and charge your phone with that. And this panel is exactly the same, puts out 5 volts, except that is a lot bigger. The output on this one is about 300 milliamp open circuit. This one about half an amp. So hopefully this should be enough power to charge my batteries. Let me show you how I install the solar panels. Because this solar panel is just a piece of glass and it doesn't have a frame, so it's quite challenging to install. I use a plastic cover from an old Apple laptop computer and mount it on this plastic cover. You can see there, and there's a gap between the cover and the solar panel so that air can pass through and cool the solar panel. If you put the solar panel straight on the plastic without an air gap between them, it will have a hard time cooling the solar panel, because heat is the number 2 enemy of the solar panel. What's the number 1 enemy? Shading. Let me show you how I put all of this together. I got my plastic base ready. I got 8 small pieces of EVA foam. It's got tape on one side. These are window and door seal. If you don't have this, you can just use EVA foam and just stick double-sided tape on one side. These pieces of foam are going to be the feet of the solar panel, so I'm just going to stick it on 4 for each panel. So here we go, the foam feet are in. Even though this is just double-sided tape, it sticks on here very tight. Check this out. On the plastic base I drilled 2 holes so I can put the wire through the bottom. Now we can just put the solar panel on, run the wire through the hole, and here is what it looks like. You can see the gap between the solar panel and the base. Now let's go ahead and screw this in. I'm using a self-tapping screw. It's called a modified truss screw. It's got a drill bit on one end, and the other end is a very big head. The drill bit end will help me just to screw it in without having to pre-drill a hole. The big head will help keep the panel in place. If you don't have this screw, you can just use any regular screw and use a big washer, and that will help keep the panel in place. Here we go, all of the screws are in. I got 6 screws on here. That's one thing that you have to make sure is make sure all of the depth of the screws are all the same in order to have a level surface. And this holds on very tight. I'm lifting it up with the solar panel and it's not even moving. This is a very simple setup, very easy to do, but it's very secure. This is my previous setup. I've used this for months and it's gone through a few storms under very windy condition, and it holds on just fine without any problem at all. And see how sturdy it is. Now let's bring this outside and mount it on. Alright, I got the solar panels installed up here and connected, ready to go. And the wires go down here. My battery is a 2S battery pack. So each solar panel will go to one single TP456 board, and we will charge each single cell. And the battery is completely balanced. And right now it's at 7.6 volts. It's working great. And that's all for now, folks. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.